Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Thursday. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New at the Doodlebug. Except for today, there's nothing new at the Doodlebug. I kid you not, which means tomorrow it's going to be a wheelie day, meaning the UPS man has to get out the wheelie probably to bring all of our orders in tomorrow, because no shipments today means we're going to get double shipments tomorrow. So when you do a daily Facebook Live and you get nothing new, you get a little panicked. But usually these are the lives that you guys love when I do, because then what I do is I go around the store and I find some things that I want to rearrange, clear out some room, and we do a sale live. I know things are always for sale in the live, but today they are on sale, meaning let's get them out the door. We're going to move them along to a new home because I do know what all is coming. We have a huge restock coming in from Olo. So huge, it hurt my checkbook a little bit. So not that we're making room for that, because that just goes in a fixture, but I need some cash flow for that one. We have not one, but two good size orders from Waffle Flower. So I didn't mess up on my Waffle Flower order, but I had a couple things that were pre-order, meaning they're going to be in stock soon, but they're not coming in stock soon. And so now my order is stuck. And so I was ready to place a second order. So luckily they just took those off my order and they shipped it out the door. So I have two Waffle Flower orders coming. We've got a big Catherine Pooler order coming. Lawn Fawn is releasing. We've got that order coming. Simple Stories has 4 new lines that I just ordered that we've got to get up for pre-order. So I guess what I'm saying is I need room in the store. We're going to clear some fixtures today, my friends. So I have 3 tables full of discount merchandise for you. It's all good stuff. It's all still brands that I carry as well. And we'll talk about a couple of things, a couple changes going on, things like that. But we're going to flip the camera around. We've got a few eyeballs now. This is all first come, first serve. So I do not, some of these, if I can restock and we sell out, I will restock, and I will honor the sale price for you. But mainly it's about making room on the sales floor so we can get fun new stuff and put that there. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Oh, what are the deals? Well, the deals are going to start off at 20% off. So everything you see is going to be at least 20% off. Some as we're going through, I just may sweeten the deal. I may just really want to get rid of it, but everything today is 20% off for the live. Now, I will do a little disclaimer. If you're moving towards free shipping, when we put things on sale, those don't get included in your free shipping, because free shipping, I pay for that. It's really not free. It cuts into my profits. And so when I put things on sale, I don't have very much profit, and then I can't give you free shipping on top of that. I hope that makes sense to you, because then we'll be losing money. And places that lose money, they go out of business. And we don't want to go out of business. So just kind of hear my heart there. So if you're real close to free shipping in your bucket and you're like, ooh, I'm going to finish it off in today's live is not going to help your free shipping, but it is going to help you get some great goodies to put into your bucket. So I'm going to flip the camera around. And of course, the first item that I want to show you is right there. Can you move? She has been a pistol this afternoon. She slept all day and now she is totally running amok. All right, first item up for business, 20% off, and I do have more of these on the shelf. This is a great card kit from PhotoPlay called Just For You. You're going to have everything you need to make 8 great cards, and you do get extras in here. So you've got lots of extras in here that you can create even more cards. Those were $17.69. Okay, so that'll be 20% off of that. That is our first sale item today. Next up, we've got grit paste from Ranger. This is glow-in-the-dark grit paste. So you know some of those fun little fireflies that we've been showing right now. There's been some really fun star stencils that we've shown, some starburst stencils. I know Lawn Fawn's got some fun moon ones, but this is grit paste and it's glow-in-the-dark. So this is really fun to play around with. That is normally $10.29, 20% off in today's live. Got a few stamp pads here. One like this one here, I literally used it one time in a demo, like just in one of his videos that I did with him demo. It'll be 20% off in the live today, but that is Prom Queen. We only have one of those. No Diving, we only have one of these. $7.29 regular price, 20% off today. Lovely Lilac, I think we use this to stamp literally 2 or 3 images. It's a graphic 45, regular $7.29, 20% off today. Here is a cream stamp pad from Stamperia, normally $9.79, 20% off today. Just one of all of these. Turquoise from Stamperia, 1 ink pad available. Clear Skies from Simon Hurley, $7.29, 1 available, 20% off, and Fake Plant. Okay, so just one of those, 20% off all of these. Next up, we've got this great set here from Pink Fresh. This is a beautiful release, and we are down to just nubbins on them. And so I want to just clear out the section. So this one here is called Arched Florals, and we have 4 different items that go with Arched Florals. So you can see Arched Florals has got this great stamp in here, all kinds of great sentiments. Okay, and then these are designed, you can do all kinds of things, but this was right whenever they came out with one of their arch die sets. I bet lots of you have arch dies that this would work with, ovals this will work with, circles that this will work with, and it just kind of allows you to wrap that around that kind of arched edge. We also have the dies that match that. We also have the stencils that match that. And we also have these extras that you can add with it. And then you can do some stamping in that arched shape, which is really cool too. And then that will all kind of line up together. So with this one here, we're going to sweeten the deal. If you want each one singly, that's fine, 20% off. If you take all of them, if you do the bundle, 30% off the bundle. So if you liked everything that you just saw there, that would be 30% off on the bundle. So I'm going to make myself a note so I don't forget that I did that for tomorrow, because that would totally be me. I would completely forget. So 20% off individually. You want the cards, Deb? You've got it. Debbie wants a grit paste. You've got it, my friends. Photo Play, just for you. Grit paste, you've got it. Cream pad, thank you, thank you. I think my, all right. Kim, so sometimes I know it will look like you commented before somebody, but I can only go what goes off on my screen. So Kim got the cream one. Debbie wants a bundle of dies. So Debbie will give you all the rest of them then. Bundle of dies. Oh, hold on. Or do you want this bundle? I bet Debbie wants this bundle. Yep, Debbie wants this one. So this is Debbie. And it is gone. All right. So the cream, Kim, I'm going to put your name on here that way, just in case when we are pulling it tomorrow, anything messes up in our feed, because that's the only one that I had left. So sorry, Deb Livingston, we only had the one cream. I will see if I can order another one and offer you the same deal. I will do that. Next order of business. Moving on over, we're going to have another little bundle deal here as well. So this next one is called Circle Florals. Circle Florals, it looks like I've got a few stamps on the Circle Florals though. So Circle Florals, here's your stamp set. Look how pretty those are. It's a beautiful release. Circle Florals, Circle Florals dies, Circle Floral stencils, and the around, this is called Around the Shape circles, and it's the same thing. It was meant to go with this release, and then that way you could stamp other things in that circle shape. So individually, 20% off. If you want the whole bundle, we'll do 30% on the entire bundle on this one. Now, I only have enough to do one bundle, but I do have enough to do 2 of the stamp and stencils. So I've got 2 extra of the stamp and stencils, but I only have 1 complete bundle on circle florals. I hope that all just made sense, but it's really, really pretty. I love that one, but we're just about out. So let's just get it out of here and make some room for waffle flower, right? I love making room for new stuff. Next, we've got Thanks for Being There. This is just a Lone Ranger stencil. Maybe you have this stamp and die in your stash. If you don't, can you still use this? Yes, you're going to see here, you can see here the shape that you're going to get with these really pretty florals. They won't have that black outline around them, but you can still create some really pretty backgrounds with the flowers. Now, because I've got nothing else to go with this guy here by himself is going to be 30% off. So we're just going to do that one at a larger discount, and that one's called Thanks for Being There stencil. So there's that one. All right, moving along. Next, we've got Artistic Dahlia. So we've got stamp, circle florals bundle. You've got it. That one's going to Debbie as well. So that one is gone. Good snag, my friend. For those of that are catching up and watching, we do still have the stamp stencil bundle. And if there's anything you want me to see, hey, I would like to take it. If you can get this, let me know, and I will definitely look that up for you. All right, our next one then is Artistic Dahlia. Artistic Dahlia, we've got the stamp set here. Then there is a stencil that you can color, and then the die to cut it all out. Again, same deal. If you want to do them individually, 20% off. Otherwise, if you want the bundle, we will do 30% off on the bundle. Because then that way, if you buy more, you save more, and I clear more hooks. Look at all those hooks we're clearing. It's exciting to me. Next up, we've got Frosted Leaves. So this is more of a wintry set. This one did not have a stamp that went with it. It was just stencils and a die. So we've got the festive leaf stencils and festive leaves dies. Those will be 20% off on each of those. Next, we've got Floral Sentiments. This is called Faith and Dream. So you've got one flower that says faith, one flower that says dream. These are really pretty. These regular price were $18.29. These will be 20% off in today's live. Another little deal here. This one is called Sweet Day. Now with Sweet Day, we've got the stencil. And what we have left for Sweet Day is the glimmer plate. So with this one, you will need to have a glimmer machine for this one. I don't have the stamps anymore that go with this one. So we've got the glimmer plate though, and we've got the stencil left. So this one, we're going to sweeten the deal a little bit more. We're going to do this one 35% off for those two. So that's your bundle deal on those. Your glimmer plate was $19. The stencil was $19. So you'll get 35% off of those. Hello, Miss Linda. Welcome, welcome. You'll get 35% off of those when you buy both of those. Floral Sentiment. You've got it, Miss Kim. I'm going to add that to your pile. Just going to move you along as I go because it's sold out. Last one, almost last one that we've got from Pink Fresh here as we're wiping out the Pink Fresh section. Get down. We've got, this one is called Mixed Blooms. Mixed Blooms. This one's so pretty. So you've got this great kind of florally cluster, and then it's got a stencil that goes with it as well. So these will just be regular 20% off on both of those. It's only a 2-piece set that I've got, and there was only ever a 2-piece. This one didn't have any other pieces that went with it. This one just makes a really pretty, great background. If you like the fussy cut, you could fussy cut, but this one's a really pretty one to, you know, stamp it, color it in, and then take a shape die and create like your background with that already stamped and colored in. This one's a really pretty one to do that technique with. And again, this one is called Mixed Blooms. Next, we've got a Gemini die. As you know, Crafter's Companion has pulled out for now out of the U.S. market. Mixed Blooms set, you've got it, Miss Debbie Hayes. Getting that for you right now. I'm just going to put your name on it as we go. That will kind of help just in case. Sweet Day bundle is going to Debbie B. My Debs are on fire today. Moving that to the side. Thank you, thank you. All right, next one we've got is a Gemini one. These are going to be 20% off on all of these, and this one is called Sketched Rose. So you can see it does this really pretty outline of this rose. It's got kind of a little twist, almost twine look to it. What they've done here is they've cut it out twice and kind of offset one to give it that really pretty shadow. But it's just a great little detailed die. Regular price was just $10.29, so it's going to be 20% off of that. So that is the Sketched Rose die. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those at 20% off. Next, we've got this great interactive die. It's called Butterfly. You can see how it's going to create this little swing on your cards, which is super cool. It was $15.29 normally, so 20% off on this one. And we have 1, 2, 3 of that one at 20% off today. Can't believe you made the live. Oh, yay. Well, I'm so glad you made the live. That way you got your deal, so they're not gone. All right, Kim wants a rose. You've got it. I'm going to make sure I put 20% on the back on that one. I think we'll remember that. Next, I do have one more thing from Pink Fresh. I missed it. Now, we've had this one on sale in the store. Buy the washi, get the die 40% off. I'm just going to do them both at 30% off, which is the better deal. So what you're going to get here is you're going to get this washi tape that is a, what is this again? Gosh dang it. Hibiscus. There we go. I couldn't think of it. And then so you've got this hibiscus washi tape, and then you've got the die that matches it perfectly. So you put the washi tape down on white paper, cream paper, craft paper, whatever color you want. And then this die is going to match up perfectly with it and cut all these out for you. So this bundle with both of them together, I only have one, is going to be 30% off for both of those. And that's the better deal than what we had going on. So you're going to get 30% off the washi and the die in this one. And that is the hibiscus bundle. We did that one. Next, we've got another great stamped background. Now, this one here, we haven't had them very long, but we're a little overstocked on them. So I thought, well, if we can get rid of a couple of them, clear up a little cash, I am good with that. But it's a nice 6x6, and it's that red rubber stamp. You can't see it. There we go. Red rubber cling stamp. So red rubber always gives a really much better image, I think, than a photopolymer does, the clear stamp. So you're going to get a really nice image with this, but it is going to be a distressed image all the same. So here I'm talking about nice, crisp images, and this one is not supposed to be nice and crisp. So if you're doing like junk journaling, this one's going to be really fun. If you want to create some fun backgrounds for cards, this is going to be really neat. If you just want to, do a nice size, maybe photo mats for a mini book that you're working on, and you want to put a little tone-on-tone texture, I like to use my big background stamps to do that. So let's say I'm stamping this on, I don't know, let's just say craft. I'm going to ink this up in maybe like a brown color and stamp onto the craft. Give myself a tone-on-tone. Light pink, stamp it in ink, put it down on that. And then you're just going to get this nice little wisp of color. That's a great thing to do with your backgrounds as well too, that kind of tone on tone, just to give yourself some texture, things like that. This one is called Abstract Poinsettia. I didn't even know that was a poinsettia. Is that really what it says? Yeah, it really says Abstract Poinsettia. Huh. I did not even realize this was a Christmassy one, but apparently it is. It does not look Christmassy to me. So I think you can use this all year long, friends. They just look like fun little spring flowers to me. I was thinking it'd be really pretty in a tropical book even. Regular price was $16.29, 20% off. In today's live, we have 3 of those on the shelf. This is a fun one here, another fun one for great little backgrounds, or you can cut them apart. Oh, hey, Miss Darlene. There's a face I haven't seen in a while. Hello, friend. This one is called Decorative Strips. It was regularly $16.29. It's going to be 20% off in today's Facebook Live on sale. So those are definitely fun. I've got 3 of those. Next. Get your fingers ready. These are going to go quick. 20% off. I know. I can't even believe I did it. And I wasn't going to, but I did it anyway. We have 2 page kits left for $49 in market. This one is called Tranquility. Look how beautiful those are. They don't make the page kits anymore, friends. Snag these. And Moonlit Garden. You get all kinds of great chunky stuff in here. I really thought about taking this one for myself because I don't think I ever got it in my stash, but I brought it back here anyway, and I'm having seller's remorse. So again, 20% off on Tranquility and 20% off on Moonlit Garden. Love these page kits. Which one do you want, Miss Kim? Paula wants one of the decorative strips. You've got it, Paula. Getting that for you. And Kim, maybe you want both page kits. I'm not for sure which one you want, but I've got Tranquility and I've got Moonlit Garden. Next, we've got more $49 in market. I know we don't ever do $49 in market on sale. I have got some fun little mini albums back here. Both of them. These are both gone. All right. So Debbie, she commented first on those. Debbie, if I can find another Moonlit Garden, I will order it for you. All right. I knew the page kits were going to go quick. Friends, if I can find them still with my distributor, I will get more, but these are technically gone, sold to Kim. I knew those were going to go quick. They are just super good. All right, next what I have, though, is I'm going to show you. I have got, these are called Foundations Memory Keepers. They're envelope magnetic closures. So they're great little they're great little mini book like boxes. They've got this great cover that goes around them. I have 3 black. These are the envelope closure. 3 black, 1 white. So let me show you what you're getting. So it's got a great magnetic closure. And then you're going to open it up. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Okay. So then you're going to open this up. It's got another little magnet in there. It's what was, hold me back. Magnet, flip. Okay. So that is a super fun mini book. So you can put all different kinds of other pages in here, flips and folds in here. You've got a huge gusset in here that you can work with to add more techniques and flips and folds in here. And again, I've got 1 white, that is it. And I've got 3 black ones. We have done a lot of classes with these. A lot of our virtual mini books with AIR that we've done used these, and they are so fun. And of course, you can turn it either direction as well too, if you want to do portrait or a landscape. So I've got 3 of the envelope style in black and 1 in white. Regular price on those is $19.29. They're going to be 20% off with today's sale. There's the white one. Cindy Lou, you are making me crazy. Okay, first one. Okay, Debbie Haysby, I know I'm getting all the comments coming through. I know, friends. So the page kits went quick, and I knew they would, but I will see if I can get more in. All right, Debbie B wants a black one and a white one. So the white one, friends, is gone. So we are down to 2 black ones for the mini books. So those are both going to Debbie B. Find your pile here. There we go. Put those in your pile. That way we know they are off the table. They are gone. So still 2 black ones on sale. Next, we've got kind of the same concept, but these don't have all the wraparound. They are just a album cover. And I've got tall and chunky. And I'm going to show you some different ones. So I've got 2 tall chunky in black. I've got 1, 2, keep myself in frame, 3 of the wide chunky in black. So 2 tall chunky. Oh, I should tell you what pricing is on these, shouldn't I? That would probably help. Regular price is just $6.29 on these. So these are like super, super cheap anyway. You can't see my price there. But yeah, it says $6.29 if I can get it to focus. 20% off on these. So I've got 1, 2 tall chunky, 3 wide chunky, all in black. And then I want to show you something that I had done with these. Oh, and then we do have 1. Cindy is taking a closer look. Oh, she's being such a stinker today. Jen, the Moonlit Garden Page kit, it is gone. I will try to see if I can order more and see what my pricing is on them too, because they may have gone up. And if I can still get some more in, I will, but I think they might all be gone. I think they're gone. So chunky white in the wide. And here is something that I did with them. So I have one, it was a little bit of the smaller one, but you could do the exact same thing with this. This was nothing but an album cover. On the inside, now of course, whenever you open this up, friends, you can put all kinds of things in your spine. What I did though, is I took 2 smaller mini books and put them into it. So I just used 2 little spiral albums, put them into the inside. And so then I almost have like 2 little mini books within the book. So this was our family vacation a couple years ago. But that is how I used, teenagers, right? That is how I used this book. So on the back cover, I just I glued in really good 1 little spiral notebook, and then I did another little spiral notebook in the front. But of course you can do signatures in here, glue them in, have all your regular flips and folds like you normally would. They're just great little covers. So again, we've got the tall chunky black 2. We've got the wide chunky black 3 of those. Oh, she's ready to assist. Yes, she is, Miss Sarah. And then we've got 1 wide, chunky, and white. And Deb wants a black mini book. Deb, do you want tall or do you want wide, or do you want both? Whichever one you want, you let me know. Oh, thank you, Becky. It was a fun idea, that's for sure. It was one that I think that was a class I took with Janine, maybe even. So I think it was originally her idea. All right, next we've got some great stamps. I know, sorry. She's a pest. Yep, and then she's going to come say hi. This is called Billowing Blossoms. This is from LDRS. It is a floral stamp set. And then we've got the dies that match it. I've got 2 stamps, 1 die, so 20% off on those. The 4-part folding one. Oh, okay. Thank you, Deb. That one's for Deb L. It's my Debs are representing today. Thank you, ladies. All right, Deb L. I'm putting your name on here. Deb L. I don't normally put all the names on, but I'm afraid things are going to sell out quickly. Miss Dorothy, hello, Dorothy. Dorothy says, can I have a tall and 2 wide? You've got it. All right, so tall, 2 wide. So that means, and the white one. All right, so tall, 2 wide, and the white. So that means, friends that are still watching and you're on replay, we have one of the envelope ones left. I have one tall chunky and one wide chunky. Everything else is gone. Everything else is sold. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we just did Billowing Blossoms. Next, we've got, this is a newer one that we got in, but I ordered maybe a little heavier than what I should. This is called Full Bloom. This is a stamp set from Simple Stories. Is it not so stinking cute? And it matches like everything that's coming out right now. Look at the little bugs on there, the flowers on there. Can I have the envelope one as well? Yes, you certainly can. All right, friends, so the envelopes are sold out. Those are all now in Dorothy's pile. Dorothy, I'm just going to give you a chair. See how professional I am here? Dorothy gets her own chair. Buckets and chairs around the Doodlebug. That's how we roll. That way we know these are all, they're gone. Off the table. Off the table. So we are down to tall chunky, wide chunky. So this again, this one is called Full Bloom. Little stamp set. There's kind of where the stamped images are. Regular price, $15.39. 20% off in today's live. Another fun one from Simple Stories. This is Harvest Market. It's another cute little set. $15.39 on this set. 20% off in today's live. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Full Bloom. So we've got 6 on each of those. Next, we've got this fun little stamp set from Catherine Pooler called Serving Love. Simple Stories Full Bloom set. You've got it. Thank you. Robin was in here earlier, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do, Robin. But she said she's loving the idea. So thank you, Robin. That's kind of, I didn't have time. Sometimes I'll do a technique on days like today. But we were busy today. So I didn't have time to get a technique out and ready for you guys. So everyone loves a good sale. I love a sale and you guys love a sale. I'm happy, you're happy. That's what matters. Harvest Market 1, you've got it. So we've got a Full Bloom, Harvest Market, perfect. Next, we've got Serving Love. Serving Love has a great little die set that goes with this as well. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 on that one and 4 on the dies. Full Bloom, you've got it. Serving Love, stamp and die, perfect. Thank you, thank you. I think we're still good on all those. I didn't think to bring a lock, so I can cut them off, but I think we're going to be just fine. So again, Serving Love. I think this would be stinking cute too. Pickleball. Pickleball is so huge right now. If you play pickleball or you've got pickleball friends, I think this might even be a fun one as well for them. So again, Serving Love, stamp and die. And we've got one going to Paula. Thank you, Paula. Next up, all right. This one I'm going to do at a bigger discount because we are going to get them out. This was a bundle that we did a couple years ago. Now, this will not include, so if you bought this bundle, this will not include the Facebook group for this one, okay? Because I cannot put you into the Facebook group and give you all the classes at a 30% discount. That is against my air contract, and I am not breaking my contract. But this is a great bundle of all kinds of stuff, all Christmas themed from 49 and Market. And the bundle will be 30% off, and that's just going to get you this stuff inside. So originally, the bundle also got you into an exclusive Facebook group where every single store did a class. So there's a huge education component that went along with this as well. If you want the bundle because you didn't know about it and you want it just at regular price, I definitely can, do that. Heck yeah. They are normally $70. And like I said, you're getting over $70 worth of product in here anyway, and you get access to the Facebook groups. But today's, all you are getting is you're getting the stuff, okay? So you've got a collection kit in here and solids from the Christmas Spectacular line. You're going to get laser cuts. You're going to get ephemera. You're going to get this little tchotchke. This is what she calls them, tchotchkes. You are going to get rub-ons. and you're going to get baubles. Oh my gosh. And you're going to get a 6x8 pad. And I'm going to write down the order that those came in. So Jen was number 1. Deb B was number 2. Kim was number 3. And Debbie Hayes was number 4. I'm thinking we have a couple more of these somewhere in the store. So if you want to even keep commenting on that, go ahead. I know I for sure got 3 here, but I think I've got a few more other places. So continue to comment on those, and then we will get those pulled. And again, those are all going to be 30% off. So that is a huge value for you guys there. Coming around, yep, you're seeing more 49 in Market because she has 2 releases coming out in June. 2. I know, I probably shouldn't tell you that after you just bought all those bundles, but I cannot wait for the new stuff, but I also have to make room for new stuff. All right, what are we clearing out next? Oh, some of those great project totes. So this is the one from the charcoal line. You've got this beautiful bag. I have 3 of these, and then they are gone. Not restocking them at all. Then for, I think this was this Willow? Yep. Then I've got 1 project tote for Willow. Now with this, you're going to get the tote, and then on the inside is a little pack of enamel dots. So that's what you get whenever you do the project totes. So again, I've got 3 charcoals, normally $15.29, going to be 30% or 20% off. Oops, Freudian slip. Nope, 20% off. 20% off on these. 3 charcoal, 1 of the Willow. A little bit of Simple Stories thrown into the action. This is the Simple Vintage Essentials Color Palette. These are bits and pieces. So these are the bits and pieces for Simple Vintage. They are $5.79 regular. You're going to get 20% off. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those Willow totes. So Sarah commented on the Willow tote first. Now, Debbie, I'm going to put you as person number 2. And I'm going to do that because, Sarah, I think you might be new. So I will need you to, I'm reading my comments here. So Miss Sarah, since you may be in the system and I just forgot. So 1, I apologize if you are in the system and I just don't recognize your name. That does happen. But if you are new with us and this is one of your first lives, please message us with your name. Well, of course, it'll have your name, duh, because that'll message in. But then your address, your phone number, and your email. And then that way we can send you an invoice. So I'm saying that because, Deb, if she doesn't pay her invoice, you are next in line for that Willow tote, okay? All right. Joyce wants a 49 in Market Kit. If I've got another one, you've got it. Debbie Hayes is getting bits and pieces. Perfect. I think we're sitting good on those. I'm going to put your name on there just in case. Okay, next up, I've only got 1 of these. This is the fabric tape from the Teal Color Swatch line. Look how pretty that one is. Get your hot little fingers ready because I've only got 1 of these. They are normally $15.29, 20% off in today's live. Peach envelopes. I've got 1 pack of peach envelopes and they are gone. More from the peach color swatch. I have 1, 2, 3 peach. Debbie Hayes, you've got it. So that one is gone to Debbie Hayes. Thank you. Oh, Sarah, she popped up first. Jen popped up first. If I can, guys, I will look and see if they're still in stock at the warehouse. And if I can still get them, I will honor that sale price for you, okay? It's a fire sale today. It is, Stacy. Stacy, I got nothing new in today for nobody. Nothing new to show, so I had to do something, right? I mean, I got to turn the lights on tomorrow. So anyway, going back, we did peach envelope bits. And then we've got peach rub-ons. Envelopes, I've only got 1. Rub-ons, I have 3. And then peach laser cuts. We have 1, 2, 3 of those, and those are sold out. All right, moving on. Ooh, I'm gonna go up here. This is called Meadow Glow. Meadow Glow was a fall line. Peach rub-ons, you've got it. I'm gonna put that in your pile. Meadow Glow was a beautiful fall line that Photo plated a couple years ago. You may have this yet in your stash, but trust me, there are so many great lines that these will match even if you don't have it in your stash. So those are regularly $5.29. I have just 2 of those. Debbie wants a peach rub-on and a peach laser. Got it. Adding that to your pile. Oh, I already did the rub-on. Sorry, didn't mean to give you 2. Jen wants a laser. You've got it, Miss Jen. Perfect. Got that. We are down to 1 laser then, friends. So envelopes, we've still got 1, 2 rub-ons, 1 laser. Then we did the Meadow Glow bits and pieces. Peach laser. All right. Peach lasers are now gone because Kim just got the last peach laser. Peach lasers are sold out. Next, after the Meadow Glow, we've got some great Christmas rub-ons from 49 & Market. Again, this is part of that Christmas Spectacular. If you were able to snag one of these, is that one in there? I'm checking for you. Ooh, I don't think it is. You've got rub-ons in there, but not that one. Okay, you're going to need these. These are the foliage rub-ons. I think I only have 2 of them. Ooh, hi, Dawn. Hello, hello, Miss Dawn. Getting your name on here for a Meadow Glow. Kim said Media Globe. I bet that was supposed to be Meadow Glow. I bet that was a an autocorrect, possibly, because I don't know what Media Globe would be, but I am thinking that was an autocorrect. Whoops. Dawn also wants Christmas rub-ons. You've got it, my friend. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you guys dizzy, but I want to make sure I get everybody's stuff. And foliage rub-ons for Debbie B. You've got it. Oh, Kim, I think she snagged the last foliage rub-ons. If I have more, we will get more. Same thing for you, Jen. Okay, perfect. All right, more 49 & Market here, friends. Now we are moving and closing out our charcoal line. I will tell you, I do have 1 collection kit for charcoal, but it is not on clearance. Okay, so if you're loving this, you snag all the charcoal and you want more, you let me know. Okay, so Christmas rub-ons, I'm going to write this down. So if I can get more, Xmas rub-ons, if I can get more, Kim wants more, and also Joyce. So I will try, friends. I will try. If I can get more of those, I will. I've got you written down for that. All right. Debbie, God, I love you sometimes. Debbie is just jumping ahead. She's not even waiting on me, and that is okay. So we've got charcoal lasers in here. Charcoal collection kit. Okay, Jen's going to get down the regular price. You've got it, Jen. On clearance, though, we've got the charcoal lasers. We have the charcoal mini lasers. They don't make mini lasers anymore. Mini lasers are great for cards because they're smaller. And we have charcoal ephemera. All right, so Debbie, we're going to go back for Debbie Hayes. She's getting the charcoal laser. Pretty sure that's your pile there. Yep, there's the Debbie H pile. Okay, and then let's see here. Charcoal kit, you've got that for Jen. And then Debbie B wants charcoal kit, regular price. You've got it, friends, thank you. Kim wants charcoal laser. You've got it, and a mini laser. Got that. And Jen wants charcoal lasers too. Jen, do you want regular size, mini, or both? Oh, never mind. You just answered my question. There's your minis and your ephemera. And there's my friend Tina. Hey, Miss Tina. Tina wants mini lasers. You've got it. I've got these in my hand, and I'm pretty sure those were, shoot, who did I'm like a squirrel here. These are Kim's. Here we go. These are Kim's in my hand. All right. So I'm coming back over here, trying not to make everybody dizzy. So my last one was Tina's mini lasers. Tina J mini lasers. Okay. Don't know how I'm keeping up. I think I'm confused too. No, I'm doing okay. I'm scrolling back up. And if I can find my last one, charcoal ephemera for Deb L. Now, what's confusing is all my Debs. I love all my Debs though. So don't misconstrue me there. But there's my Deb L. Got some Deb L right there. All right. Charcoal ephemera. And then we're going to go back. Charcoal laser, both for Deb B. Ooh, Deb B, I am down to just the big charcoals for you. But I've got a big charcoal here pulled for you. Jen answered my question with the both, but we are good. Okay. All right. So then to recap, I'm just going to go back just real quick so we know what's left here. Peach envelopes, 2 rub-ons. Charcoal was our next color. We've got 1 ephemera left, and we have 2 full-size laser lifts. Okay. Whew. All right. Deep breath. Then I'm going to scoot those over since my piles are kind of right here. Next one we've got is going to be Grove. Grove was a beautiful green color. We're going to start off first with the Grove rub-ons. I have 2 Grove rub-ons here. I don't think I have any more on the shelf. I think with most of these, I pulled everything that I was wanting to get rid of. I'm looking over here. Yes, I did. Yep, I pulled everything I was wanting to get rid of. So I've got peach envelopes for Deb L. You've got it. Thank you. So Grove, we've got 2 rub-ons. I'm just going to do this. Deb L. That makes it easy. Okay, Deb L. Grove rub-ons for Debbie Hayes. Got your pile there, Debbie. Kim wants Grove rub-ons. You've got it. Kim. Okay. Debbie is the big same as the full size. If not, I want the full size also. Okay. So with that, Deb, let me put this on Kim's pile. And so you're asking about, help me out here. Debbie, you're talking about the lasers. And you want the full size also? Okay, so I've got the full size for sure for you. What the full size versus the mini is, it's not that, there you go. That's a good representation. Everything is scaled down. Okay. It's not that you get less. They're just smaller in size. They're scaled down. And I think Tina may have gotten, but that's one of the last ones I had left there. All right. So, but I've got you a large one for sure. Okay. Then Kim Grove rub-on. I got that one. And then Jen wants anything I have in Grove. What I've got left for Grove is the laser cuts for Jen. And then Maryland Grove rub-ons are already gone. So those are gone already. I know it may just be a time lag sometimes, depending what your internet speed is like. I'm sorry. But I'm just going off of how it's coming up on my screen. And where did I put Jen's pile? I know I got a pile for you, Jen. I'll just start you another one and we will find it tomorrow. Oh no, there you are. You're right there. I got you, Jen. No worries. You're not lost. I found you. Okay. So then next after that, then Marilyn's going to get a Grove laser. You've got that, Marilyn. Perfect. That's an in. Okay, so there's Marilyn with her Grove laser. Kim's going to get a Grove laser. All right, and then Grove lasers are gone. Let's see here. And then charcoal. We've got charcoal ephemera. We've got 1 charcoal ephemera left. And we've got 2 charcoal lasers left. And then that is it for everything charcoal. All right. And then that is it for everything 49 and Market, which I knew 49 and Market was going to go quick. Other things we've got. All right. So Totally Tiffany has pulled out of the United States right now. They're part of, Crafter's Companion. Now I know we've talked about Totally Tiffany doing some other things later on, but it's going to be a totally new line. We are down to 1 Slide, Stash, and Store ephemera charcoal. Ephemera charcoal is now sold out, friends. That's gone. Thank you, Deb B. We've got one of every side of the slide, stash, and store. So you can see you've got 6 different compartments in there. That was normally, I think that's $28.39, so 20% off of that for the slide, stash, and store from Totally Tiffany. We've got this super cute little smiley washi. The rest of the line is pretty much gone. It is adorable, but I just need to get it out since I'm almost out of the line. Moving my little sticky there. What we have left to match that is the Nice Day stickers. Laser charcoal, if not already in pile. Laser and charcoal, nope. Yes, Jen, I've got you a charcoal laser. I've got that. Tina wants the slide and stash. Awesome, good snag, Tina. Slide and stash is gone. After the slide and stash, we did the smiley face washi. Then we've got the smiley face sticker because that's all that we have left for that line. So that line can just be gone and go away. Then I've got these fun little botanical stamps. They're cute little house plants, succulents, cacti. Let's see here. I was trying to see what they're kind of printed at the bottom. With love and you brighten my day. So we've got these cute little Botany Boutique stamps, 20% off. This line, this one is a stamp set. It's these cute little flamingos looking at each other. It's called Together Forever. I've got one of these. They were normally just $6.29. We're going to do 20% off on that one. It's the only one I've got. So Together Forever. You'll take both the smiley faces. You've got it, Tina. Thank you. I bet you've got some little people that will put that to very good use. I don't know if I should apologize for things they get stuck on at Grandma's house or not. Then next, so this is really fun too. It's this, but almost this whole line and area was wiped out. I don't have anything left. And you know, display always looks better when it's full. So this is a very empty display. So we're getting rid of the display, but this has got this great tropical background leaves. Think of all the fun summer stuff we've been looking at, stamps and dies from other companies. These are going to go great with all of that, all the tropical stuff we've been doing. Oh my gosh, those little flamingos we just got in from Pink and Maine would look adorable on here. This is called Tropical Background. They are normally $20.29 for this die set, and it is 20% off in today's live. And then the last but not least that we've got, Flamingo, you've got it. That one is going to Miss Angela T. Pulling that for you, my friend. And that one is sold out. Oh no, hold on. I need to go back. I lied. Joyce popped up before you, Angela, and I wasn't looking. So sorry, I got your hopes up. But I also probably had Joyce Reed stomping her foot saying, no, see my comment. So Joyce got that one. Angela, if I can get another one, I will. But I don't know if I can get that line anymore for you, but I will try. Then we've got Tropical Background. That was our next one. And then this one here is the Flamingo Paper. That's what we're going to call this one. I mean, it's just a great value. I really just thought about taking it out of the package and putting it on the shelf, open stock. You've got these great papers in here. $20.29 is the regular price. It's beautiful 8.5 by 11 paper. If I can get it out. I can show it to you this way. You can see all the beautiful colors you got in there. You have got, how many pieces? 24 pieces in here. So first of all, 24 pieces at $20. Decent price for the quality of paper that it is. And then you're going to get 20% off of that. There we go. Here's a couple sheets I can get out for you so you can see how pretty the paper is. Is it a double dip even? No, okay. They were just stuck together. Now this is on, looks like, yep, this is on a white core. White core paper is really fun. Just hopped on. What is happening? Oh my gosh, Trisha, I am so sorry. So you missed it. What was happening was a crazy wild live today. So let me get this paper taken care of and then we will. So Joyce is going to get the flamingo paper. She popped up before you did. Deb Livingston, sorry about that. So the paper is gone. But what I wanted to tell you is it's white core paper. Anytime you snag white core paper, whenever you tear it, sand it, anything like that, you're going to see that white core. So white core paper is really fun to run through like your embossing folder and then hit it real lightly with like a little sand block, sandpaper, and to get that white distress to come through. So that's really pretty. So Joyce, that is one fun thing that you can do with your paper. So good snag there, Miss Joyce. She got the paper on there. Deb, if I can get another pack, we will try, but I don't think that I can. And Trisha, to answer your question, so today Hannah didn't get anything in new. So whenever you tell everyone, hey, I will see you at around 4 o'clock every day for a live to show you what's new, people expect to see you. So today was a crazy flash sale. So definitely go back on replay, friends, because we do have things left over from the beginning. Looks like we have grit paste left, glow in the dark grit paste at 20% off. We have our Simon Hurley inks, 20% off. We've got an ink pad here in turquoise and lovely lilac, 20% off. I know this was all gone. This one here, we've got a stamp and stencil bundle with circle florals. Beautiful set. Here you can see those all inked up. We are out of the dies, but this, and again, circle florals, 20% off. So we've got lots of great stuff still available. Oh, we've got a bunch of these left. I can show those. I know we're getting down to the nitty gritty on some of that stuff. This one here was sketched rose. Really pretty die. Oh, and Deb's popping with some other stuff. Charcoal bag. You've got it, Deb. I've still got charcoal bags. Butterflies. So if you jumped on late, we do still have a few things left from the sale that you guys can snag on the replay. I did try to tell you as things sold out. So I will update replay now. We are down to just one charcoal bag after I'm giving Deb L hers. I think we've got 3 or 4 of the little bits and pieces left here. I know the peach envelopes, that's Deb L. I was like, where did Deb L go? So that was Deb L. So those are gone, and I think Deb L had another pile. Yes, she did. Here we go. So we've still got, I think, all of the bold background stamps. We have 3, I think, of this one that was called, no, 2 of this one that was decorative stripes. So we definitely still have some items left from the flash sale today. Jen, did I get you a charcoal bag? Debbie H, let me see. I don't think I did, Debbie H, so I may have missed you, so I will get you a charcoal bag. So Debbie H wanted a charcoal bag. Jen, you were next to comment on the charcoal bag. If I can find more charcoal bags, I will order you a charcoal bag. Okay, I will make sure that when Linda and I pull this tomorrow, I will look for a charcoal bag for you. We'll make sure that we do that. So that way we'll get it on your next order. Whew, okay. I feel like I ran a marathon. I don't think I need to do my workout tonight. I think I already got one. So, oh my gosh. So thank you so much, friends, for my crazy impromptu live today. A little excitement going on there for our Thursday evening. How fun was that? Hopefully, you snagged some good deals. I know a few of you didn't get the deals that you wanted, but hopefully you got something else along the way to make it worth your while today, checking out the live. We don't do the lives like this all the time, but sometimes when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when UPS doesn't give you a box, you figure out something fun to do in the live. So today's live is all 20% off unless I gave you a bigger bargain in the live than it is that. So, I am crazy awesome. I tell you, yeah, I'm a hot mess. I'm a self-proclaimed hot mess. So hopefully you guys, and I always tell people too, I have good days and bad days. I am only human, but hopefully we all had a little fun today. So, whew, but yeah, it was definitely fun. There was a few things I'm like, oh, I'm going to save this for the next clearance sale. I'm going to save this. I'm like, then today I kept asking Kinley, what are we going to do today? And Kinley, she's like, I don't know. Kinley, what are we going to do in the live? I don't know. She was no help. So I'm like, well, we're just going to do a sale. That's what we're going to do. And I started running around the store and grabbing stuff like crazy off the shelves. And I left a mess for her to clean up in a few spots, but that's okay. You don't mind, do you? No. She cracks me up. I love her. So, alrighty, crafty friends. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Did you see our tape dispenser display? So, and I always tell you guys, we're a small but mighty store. I'm not the biggest by any means. I do try to carry, as many of the latest brands that I can. But yesterday I showed you guys, oh, your phone died. Oh no, Deb, I'm so sorry. Deb, I hope you still got a ton of good stuff. I showed you our new tape dispensers. So these I am having made by a husband and wife team out of Tennessee. And this is like the only thing that they have been 3D printing, and they're just really new on the market. Showed you guys these a couple days ago. We sent an email out yesterday. Friends, this morning I had like 7 orders to ship out with these. And again, we're not the biggest, mightiest store, so we don't have, hundreds of orders that come in every day. You're never going to see me, post pictures of, pallets of boxes to ship out. I wish, but I like being, still that small store to where whenever you call, you're probably going to talk to me. Of course you can have a purple one. Do I need to order the extra piece? No, you do not. All right, let me answer this real quick. So I love being the one that, is probably packing your order, pulling your order, things like that we can stay small enough and stay personal enough. But to have 6 orders when I came in, it was so much fun. So about the adapter. So here's what the adapter is. All right, I'm going to try and turn this to where all right, you're seeing me here. So this is all the adapter is, but it just looks nicer on there. So this was our first shipment. And then when we got our second shipment in, she sent me a bunch of these. They just literally drop right in the front and just makes it look nicer. I also think the tape sits on there. There we go. I'm trying to get myself in frame. The tape sits on there a lot nicer, so it makes it easier to grab. Someone asked if you can tear it on there. I don't think you can. It's not a sharp edge, which you don't want it to be a sharp edge. If you have some thinner, you might be able to, but I didn't try real hard and I couldn't get it to tear on there. But if you bought... So to go back and to answer Jen says, I have tape dispensers. Do I need to order an extra piece? So Jen, my question would be, and you probably did, and I just don't remember, did you get your tape dispenser from me? If you did, we have extra pieces. I got extra pieces for everyone that has ordered a tape dispenser from me out of my first order, and we have the extra piece for you, okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Deb says she loves the purple. Can I have one? You sure can. I'm going to put that back on your pile. You just had surgery. You can't do much scrapbooking. Well, you can shop now while you're recovering. And then that way, when you're recovered, you're going to have all kinds of fun stuff to look forward to. I did just order more tape dispensers today because that display is wiped out, which is super exciting. She was so excited to get my order. Yes, for me. Okay, then Jen, I should have one probably in your box already. I think Kenley did text most people yesterday. So what color did you have? I'll double check, but I bet we did stick one in there. It's either coming to you, it might already be in your box, but we should have pulled that all already for you. I'm looking here, my Deb B pile. Here we go. Got that on there. So, all right. Whew. But yeah, that was really exciting for me last night, and I do, whenever I get an order, I get a little text notification. And last night we were sitting at dinner, my phone went bloop, bloop, and then a little bit later, bloop, bloop. I'm like, oh, did you hear that? And BJ's like, yeah. I was like, that was 2 orders back to back. So I was really excited about that. So I guess what I'm saying is whenever you order from a little mom and pop store, thank you, Jen. I will look that up for you. Somebody does do a happy dance. They really do. So I was definitely doing a happy dance this morning when I came in, and I was pulling 6 orders from you guys and getting them all shipped out. As you may or may not know, Jen, I'm looking in your box. I am like 100% sure because I just moved your box over. I don't mean to scowl at you guys, but I'm digging. Yep, Jen, right there. That's your box. That's your purple. We got you. We got you, girl. Yep, sure did. So my mom works for me now, and she's my shipper. So the orders definitely help. So I love hanging out with my mom a couple days a week in here. Her and Linda are so mean to me. I'm just going to tell you that they pick on me all day long, but it is super great having my mom in here. And then it's just her mad money. So thank you for the orders, because that allows me to add that extra person on to the payroll. And then that way, you know, my mom's in here with me, and she's got some mad money, grocery money, whatever. But again, thank you so much. You know, whenever you do shop from a small place, I don't know if sometimes you realize the impact it really does make. I've got, you know, Kinley is in here. Kinley's sister Emily is in here. Emily is saving up money for college this year. I mean, she's got to cover a lot. So, you know, we definitely are a small family business. Can I have one of those little purple things, please? Oh, it's already on there, Debbie. You've got it on there. That little additional strip on there. All my new ones come with them. So yes, your purple one I just pulled for you has that little strip. All my new ones, you guys will have that. So no worries. It's more of my first shipment, people. But we've got one for all of you. So that is no worries there. Thank you for shipping to us that far away. Oh, it's always so fun. It's always so fun. So we appreciate it all. And there's Miss Linda on there. Linda's talking about, it's true. They do pick on me constantly. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, they gang up on me and they run my butt off, you know, because they both like to stay busy. It's a beautiful thing in here, you know, a couple days a week whenever we're all in here together. So, alrighty, friends, you know me. I could ramble and top your head off, but you're probably like, okay, Hannah, enough about yourself. Say goodbye. I have other things to do and household chores. So, alrighty, friends, thank you so much from me to you. Me in South Central Indiana to you wherever you are. I hope you guys have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening. Hopefully UPS shows up tomorrow. Otherwise, we're going to do something fun tomorrow around 4 o'clock Eastern time. So I will see you then. Take care. Bye now.